How are you, my friends? This is another pre-calculus challenging question about vectors. If alpha is the smallest positive angle between the vectors x and y, the vectors are given here, such that tan of the alpha is equal m plus n square root of 3. Find the value of m plus n. So first we have to find alpha, then tan alpha, then we can figure out the values of m and n. So this is the given vectors x and y. So there are components here a, b, and this is c and d. So we have the formula cosine of the alpha, the angle between the vectors u dot v, divided by the magnitude of u times the magnitude of the v. So it will be x dot y divided by the product of the magnitudes. So we can write cosine of alpha, cosine of pi over 3, you see this one here, a, c plus bd, times cosine 3 pi over 4 plus sine pi over 3 times sine 3 pi over 4, divided by the magnitude. The magnitude will be the square root of a squared plus b squared. This is the square root of c squared plus d squared. Now we can use the formula, this formula on the numerator here, cosine of the u, cosine of the v, plus sine of the u, sine of the v will be cosine of the difference u minus v. Down here we have to use this one twice. Sine squared of theta plus cosine squared of theta is equal to 1. We can use it under the radical here, also under the radical there. So on the next slide, cosine of alpha will be so simple. Cosine of pi over 3 minus 3 pi over 4 divided by 1 times 1. So this one we can find here the LCD 12 and then simplify. It will be 4 pi minus 9 pi over 12. So cosine of minus 5 pi over 12. We know that cosine function is even function. So cosine of minus theta will be cosine of theta. This is cosine of 5 pi over 12. So cosine alpha is equal to cosine 5 pi over 12. So alpha will be 5 pi over 12. When you convert these radians to degrees, you get 75 degrees. So now we know alpha is 75 degrees. Let's find tan of alpha. Tan of alpha will be tan of 75 degrees, tan of 45 plus 30. We can convert this to the sum of two special angles. By the formula of tangent of the sum will be tan 45 degrees plus tan 30 degrees divided by 1 minus tan 45 times tan 30. Put the values there. Tan 45 is 1, tan 30, 1 over square root of 3. Simplify all this complex fraction. You can multiply up by square root of 3 and down by square root of 3. And you will get tan alpha square root of 3 plus 1 there divided by square root of 3 minus 1. Rationalize it. Up and down, multiply by the conjugate of this. You get square root of 3 plus 1 all squared. See, this is the same expression, all squared. This one, square root of 3 minus 1, which is 2. Let's expand also here. 3, I know this is a long question. 3 plus 2 square root of 3 plus 1. Simplify, take 2 as a common factor, cancel, you get 2 plus square root of 3. This is tan of alpha. Now compare with the given, tan of alpha is equal m plus n square root of 3. So m will be the 2 and small n will be the 1. So when you add m plus n, it will be 3. For more questions on vectors in 2 dimensions, you can see the old exams pre-calculus solved questions or the pre-calculus course lectures 27 and 28. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can subscribe and share it with your friends. I hope I can see you in another video with another topic. Thank you guys for listening.